Welcome back to Spilling the Gravy. I'm Antonia.
And I'm Michelle.
And we're your hosts, a mother-in-law, daughter-in-law duo.
Oops.
And we have such an exciting episode this week.
We do.
Oh my gosh, it was just the Golden Globes last week. We have so many awards coming up. We're going to be talking all about award season.
I know. Critics' Choice were the week before.
Yes.
It's the season to just look at glamour and glitz.
It's season of celebrity.
Yes. And I love talking about mindless celebrity gossip.
Yep.
And we haven't done that yet.
All the boys in the family will not listen to this episode.
And what episode is it?
16. Episode 16. I had to think about it for a second.
I don't think you could miss what happens on these award shows today with social media.
It's all over everything.
And not even just social media, the news. Like I had the regular news on this afternoon, and like even that, they're showing clips.
Yeah, because it's kind of like your daily dose of pop culture.
Yeah, exactly.
So the Golden Globes were last Sunday, and we sat down and watched them. And I thought they were really good.
They were. We started from the red carpet. So we started 2 hours before and watched the red carpet first and then right through the whole festivities.
Yeah,
whole
and
ceremony.
obviously, Nikki Glaser was the host.
Love her.
We love Nikki Glaser.
She's the best.
She's so funny. And
She
she's
might be
so,
one
like,
of-
real.
She might be one of my favorite hosts now.
Yeah?
She did, her first one was last year. She did the Golden Globes.
So this is 2 years in a row
This
she's
is
done
2 years
the
in a
Golden
row.
Globes.
And she killed it last year. So they invited her back this
Yep.
year. And I saw her interviewed before and she was worried. Like, I had no bar last year, she said, because I'd never done it. She's like, now I feel like it went really well last year. I have a high bar to meet this time. And I think she did a great job.
I know she was successful before, but I think what really kickstarted her career and really set her over the edge was the Tom Brady roast.
Yeah, I think she became more mainstream. Like people knew her more. I've known her for I love comedians. I love comedy. So I've known her and listened to her specials for years, and she could be really bad and raunchy. But I think the Tom Brady roast, so many people tuned in that don't normally listen to comedy because it was Tom Brady. So yes, it's more popular.
Because I knew who she was before, but obviously we all watched the Tom Brady roast, and she was so good, and I think she was the best.
She's a good roaster
that night. So she's just a perfect comedian to really host a show like the Golden Globes. And I feel like you need a comedian to host the Golden Globes. You need people to be entertained. You need people to laugh. You don't need I know there's other good hosts, but you don't need another actor to do it.
Right.
Keep it comedians, keep it a talk show host, people that are entertained like that.
I think it was the Globes that Amy Poehler and Tina Fey used to do.
Yes, they did it together.
was the Globes too, right?
Yeah.
They were amazing at doing it too. Comedians. Yes.
I know they're actresses too, but their main thing is they started in comedy, so they just have that natural ability, I feel
I love when Jimmy Kimmel did the Oscars. There's just certain people that are really good award hosts, and comedians really do it well.
However, I don't think she's going to be invited back. She made a
comment. Maybe not if it's on CBS.
No, I really don't think so. She made a little dig at CBS saying, yeah, CBS, you see BS on CBS News. So I don't know. She's going to be invited back. I don't know who approved that or if CBS didn't even know. But
yeah, Paramount's probably going to be a little upset with that part of it.
But it was so good.
It was. But she also played her, so she was really good at which you have to do. You have to kind of do the room.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm sure sitting there, you're probably like, oh, shit, when is she going to get to me? Especially if you're one of the popular people that is nominated and you're like, oh, it's going to be. And she starts going around. You're like, oh, God, what is she going to say when she gets to me? But you know it's coming. She has a way of doing it where, she's going to give it to you. But she's not cruel.
No. Well, not cruel in the sense of it's all lighthearted, good fun. It's not wow, you look really ugly tonight. You know what I mean?
She's going to get you.
Yeah.
But she's not cruel about it.
No. And I did see before the Golden Globes, I did see that she said this year she was kind of basing it off what she did last year. And she did say, I got some approvals for the people I was going to pick on. And I ran a couple things by people if I felt like they were a little, too far. So, I mean, did she have to do that? No, but she did, I guess, to, I'm going to pick on you. Just letting you know.
Right.
Here's what I'm going to say. Like, is this pushing the limits? But she always pushes the limits to the, exact right mark where it's not too far, but you're close.
And then she kind of pulls back.
And then does something lighthearted. And then she's like, that's why I like her.
And then she'll say, but I love you.
But I love you. Oh, she's so good. And she looked amazing.
Every outfit she wore, I think there was not one miss, and she had a lot of wardrobe changes, and I don't think there was a miss.
I think my favorite one that she did, we'll talk more about red carpet looks and stuff, but I think my favorite one that she did was actually her red carpet look, the pink gown, and I really loved that blue gown on her. It looked so pretty. That was like midway through the show. All of them,
and I even loved her last one where it was like, it looked like it was black, and then it looked like a heart in the
like the
neckline,
neck with the sparklies.
And then she had the Spinal Tap baseball cap on as like a nod to Rob Reiner, which I thought was very cool.
Yes, definitely. I think she's always been, or she's always going to be a good host. I think she could be a contender for other award shows at this point.
Yeah, she's just risky because some award shows.
Yeah, they don't like to go too risky.
They don't want to be too risky. So.
But the Golden Globes, people can drink. I feel like things are more lighthearted. They get dinner.
That would be the one I'd want to go to.
The Golden Globes? Yeah, I mean, because
and they had champagne on the red carpet. They had already started drinking before.
I don't understand why other award shows are not like the Golden Globes, where they get to sit, they get to eat, drink, mingle. Like, I feel like all the other award shows are so strict, and I don't know why.
It's more entertaining to watch too, because we were watching too,
like who's interacting.
And you're right. They'd show them coming or going to commercial break, and you'd see the people getting up and talking, and even now, like in photos, you're seeing like things you didn't see during the show where they're like moving around and talking to each other. Much more entertaining.
Yeah, I think so too. And I want to know what they eat. Does anybody know? I'm going to Google it.
You could probably Google it.
I should have looked before this episode. I want to Google it and see what their menu was like. Because there was a couple of shots when they were like, panning over to celebrities like during commercial breaks. And I saw food, but I had no idea what it was. It's probably some rich shit.
I'm sure it's not like steak dinner, but they're probably just
light, probably like caviar or something.
Right, just light little appetizer type things.
It looks pretty tight in that room.
It was bizarre to me this year that when they would announce the nominees.
Oh yeah.
I don't know how else to explain it, but I was calling it the Google Map, like little symbol
pinpoint
thing. They would show where they were in the room, which was weird. Like they'd show their close-up shot of them, like and then there would be, you couldn't see the person, but they'd be like this part of the room or that part of the room or this part, and that was bizarre to me.
Like, why do I care exactly where they're sitting? If anything, you've just made it obvious that this is just a popularity contest.
And the thing is, I guess it is like, so whoever's like the most famous is going to be in the front, and most of the time that's, I'm going to say probably 90% of the time that's movie people and not TV people. TV people 100%. Are further away.
Yeah.
And then I don't know if it's because there were a lot of, I think, surprise winners where they didn't expect them to win.
There were.
And they would be, it took these people like almost 5 minutes to get from where they were sitting
like the longest,
to the stage.
I think the Hamnet, is that what it was?
Yep.
They were all the way in the back.
They were.
It was like one of the last awards, wasn't it?
It was very, yes, because I think that won like one of the best movies.
Yeah.
It was very funny. So it's to see them maneuver, and like it's that music, and you're waiting and you're waiting, and the presenters are up there waiting for them to get there.
Not only that, for the size of the room, but I don't know why this year, I feel like this was never a thing, unless it was. I could be wrong. They had a play-by-play announcer.
Oh, I never remember that before.
You were watching a sports game, like literally, like they were announcing play-by-play. Oh, and there's Leonardo DiCaprio, and he's getting up and he's hugging Kylie Jenner, and like he's walking to the stage, and like they'll spew some random statistic out about him, and I'm like, why are they doing a play-by-play?
I had never heard that before, and I don't even think we realized it at first, and then we were like, wait a minute, who's talking?
Yeah, and then they showed them like at I don't even one of the commercials or whatever that they're in there and they introduced themselves. I mean, I have no idea who those guys were. They did a great job.
The one guy is from E.T. I'm not sure. I've seen the other guy, but I don't know if he's E.T. as well. But the one guy is definitely from E.T. And it was just funny because it was like watching a sporting event.
I felt like I was watching a football game, like of celebrities.
So yeah, that was different and a little odd.
I didn't like it. I just want, because like, you know how normally they just have that overhead voice saying, you know, Timothée Chalamet has won X amount of awards. He's nominated for blah, 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 as they're walking up to the stage. Rather than you saying, trying to roast them.
And Timothée got in shape for a bubble. Like they were going through the whole thing.
I don't know. It was too much.
It was definitely different.
Overstimulating. And the map thing was so weird.
It was definitely weird. I did so I hate when award shows play them off when they win. Now, I do agree that some people go long and, can't have them going on and on and on. And there's obviously some awards that nobody really cares about and they're going on and on and on with their thank you. So I get it that there has to be limited and they have to count down. But I hate when it's somebody that's like really true, like maybe it's their first win or they're really truly like just so nervous and it takes them a couple minutes to even get into it to start their thing, and then they play that music and then it's like giving them the hook. I felt like there was none of that last night. I specifically remember I'm saying last night, last week.
Yeah, it was last night. That short guy, I can't remember.
From Adolescence.
That he called out Queen Latifah. He's like, oh my God, Queen Latifah. That guy. They cut him off.
Yeah, I think so. But not a lot. I feel like.
No, they really gave the time. I mean, they went over 15 minutes.
Yeah.
So.
But I think, yeah, you don't want to hear people go on and on, but I think there has to be some way to do it without just like the music going, then you can't even hear them anymore. Yeah.
I mean, I don't think anybody that won gave like a bad speech after either. Like everything was kind of like either the same old or they actually had a message to share with everybody. So I wasn't that bad. I thought it was fine.
I mean, it does get old when they think and my agents and this one of the production and that one of the production and that one of the production and that one of the production. So yeah, it could go on and on, but all we really care about is like, are they going to thank their significant other? Yeah. Or, who exactly?
The best speech.
Rose Byrne.
Yes. She was like, oh my God. Like she was like actually shocked that she won. And she was really one of them that was like in the back of the room because I don't think she was supposed to win. And she's like, well, my husband's not here because she's taking our son to a reptile expo in New Jersey. Like what?
She was very cute.
She was so cute.
I do love the ones that like Tiana Taylor, who we'll talk about her in fashion too because it was amazing. Oh, yes. She was literally shocked she won.
Yeah. She was
shaking,
really shocked.
Crying. And I'm glad they didn't cut her off either because she really was so emotional. It took her time to get it out. She was really
shocked. I mean, she had a tough category, I feel like, too.
She did.
She had a lot of big people in her category.
And I thought her speech was great too. And, she was somebody who was like, I wasn't even going to write a speech. And then somebody told me I should. And there she was. She did. So she was great too. So yeah, there were some definitely good acceptance speeches, but nothing crazy. I also don't like when they try to make it really political and, like they use that time to, get their message out. I have strong feelings about things too, but there's a time and a place to have that discussion. Who's probably not in the middle of the awards ceremony.
Who was very political, who I actually saw today. I didn't see this on the carpet because I saw him on the carpet, but I guess not with E did he say this. Mark Ruffalo.
Oh, I saw that clip on social media too.
There was multiple clips. He was very, very political on it.
It wasn't, I guess, we were watching E.
No, we were watching E. He don't even think E interviewed him. But we saw him. Yeah, he was really feeling it.
Again, time and place. I know some of them, that's their time to get it off their chest, but.
Yeah. Well, I guess when you feel like you have that much power in a way, or a power to express your feeling, that's their time to do it because that's when everybody's watching. So
this is true. And I think that, like, going back to Nikki Glaser and her whole CBS, like, Paramount thing, she found a way to kind of get one political thing in there without, like, make it a statement, making a joke about it, which
and she
was
said
good.
something too. She's like, "Yeah, there's nothing important going on in the world right now."
Right.
Like,
this
okay,
is the most, like,
just going to war,
right? Being sarcastic about that too. Like, of course, this is the most important thing going on, but it's actually, to me, award shows and award seasons, I love that it's something lighthearted in the middle of, like,
it's supposed
everything.
to bring more fun and, like, escape you from the everyday craziness that goes on here.
And it's nice because it is coming after the holidays where, like, there's been so much and so much going on holiday wise. And now that's over. Now you're just in the middle of winter and you're like, oh, we can be comfy on a Sunday and put on the red carpet and
in my pajamas and watch all these people be all dolled up.
So it's kind of fun.
It is.
We could do our own little judgment on their dresses because we know we're such fashionistas.
Well, then we should get right into the red carpet because that's our next topic.
I love me a red carpet.
Okay, this may be an unpopular opinion. I think the red carpet is better than the award show.
Many times it is.
In some cases. It depends on what it is. The Golden Globes, I feel like the red carpet is always amazing. I love to see what people are wearing. I don't feel like people go all out for the Golden Globes. I feel like people...
You mean in their dresses?
Yeah, like the outfits. I think they're more, not casual. I think they're more comfortable, more realistic of an outfit because they're going to be sitting. Like eating. You know what I mean?
And there weren't too many where we were like, how are they going to sit in that? There was
there
maybe
were
one
couple.
or two.
But I think the other award shows, I feel like it's like over the top for some reason.
I mean, the Grammys are usually more casual. The music is just, they're usually kind of out there, I think, because it's the music and you have like all different
genres.
Right. So depending on what genre you're in, you're kind of usually dressing to the part to some degree, which I like better. Like, I always think it's weird when it's the Grammys and I see somebody that look like Oscar dress. Like, it doesn't look the same to me. I feel like you should be a little more edgy for the Grammys. Obviously, the Oscars is where it's usually very glamorous.
Yeah.
You're usually not being edgy for the Oscars. You're being much more glamorous, higher. I don't even know. Again, not a
Hollywood.
More Hollywood.
More Hollywood than anything else. But yeah, that's true. I guess I never thought about that. The Grammys, there's so many different genres that it would be kind of odd if we saw, which Snoop Dogg was very dressed up. He had his little suit on. It was a very Snoop Dogg suit though. And I think he said he was wearing Snoop Dogg. Does he have his own line?
He has everything. He probably does.
I saw an interview with him, Bianca, and
Double
Nick.
G at the Double G's. I think that was his comment.
Oh, speaking of which, so before we move on from the Golden Globes and get into the red carpets, there is a podcast category.
There is. We were so excited.
Category, so you better see us there next year.
Us, Amy Poehler, who won. Will Ferrell.
But that's so
Will
exciting
Arnett,
that
Jason
they added a
Yes.
podcast category. Because, like, obviously everything goes into streaming now. It's just entertainment. So, like, I love that there is a podcast category now.
It was great. I mean, yes, other than there was one news one, the NPR.
Yeah.
Then the rest was pretty much celebrities who have podcasts.
Yeah.
But then, Mel Robbins, she was not a celebrity. She's become a celebrity because of her, but it's her podcast that made her a celebrity.
Alex Cooper, too.
True. They're both people who became celebrities because of their podcast and not the other way around.
Yeah. And I said when the nominations came out, I said it's going to be between Mel Robbins and Amy Poehler. And I just knew that's what it was going to be. But I don't know. Amy Poehler is really good. But I do love a Mel Robbins podcast. I was kind of upset she didn't win.
Well, and I'm a smartless girl. I love those three together. So I kind of was pulling for them to win. But they're all winners. But yes, I think it is cool because it's become so much more of, entertainment for us that we all listen to podcasts or multiple podcasts.
Watch them now.
So Golden Globes, does it go anywhere else? I don't know. We'll have to see. Like, would that be something that would be a Grammy because it's like, how people win Grammys for like their comedy shows, like comedy albums and things like that. Like, I don't know, where does podcast?
I don't know.
And we'll see. I mean, Golden Globes is one, but usually, like even the
That's
Golden
the most
Globes, then
obvious
there's
one, I guess.
movies, TV, music. I don't know. We'll have to see.
Yeah, we'll have to see.
But yes, hopefully someday you'll see us at the Double G's.
Double G, we're at Snoop Dogg.
With
If we don't
Snoop.
meet Snoop Dogg, I need Snoop Dogg on this podcast.
Does Snoop Dogg and Martha Stewart, they need a pod. They don't have one, do they? They're so
They
good
don't
together.
have a podcast. They did have a TV show. They did have a cooking show at one
They
point.
would be fun in a podcast.
They're fun in anything. I think they're just BFFs. So obviously E is like, I feel like the number one red carpet.
And kind of always has been.
Yeah. They're always so good. All of them that work. I know there's so many different people that are in and out of there over the years, but Justin
Sylvester
is my favorite human on earth.
He did a great
love
job.
him.
He did a great job. I think he has a way of making them all feel like relaxed and comfortable.
It's
and
not so like workish.
they're best friends.
Yeah.
So he's fun. I go back to my favorite of all time was Joan Rivers when her and Melissa used to do the red carpet. She was just so fun. I love everything about Joan Rivers, and she was just amazing. So then when she didn't do that anymore and she did the Fashion Police, I don't remember if she did Fashion Police while she was doing red carpet. She might have, but loved hearing them do the Fashion Police after, where they would just...
See, I don't remember. Okay, so for me, obviously, like, I didn't watch her do the red carpet. I watched Fashion Police. But I don't remember her, unless she stopped doing the Fashion Police and the red carpet.
I don't remember if it was at the same time or after they, like, I'm sure they kicked her off at some point of the red carpet because she got herself in trouble for something.
She would be,
but she was
so
in 2025. Amazing at that. And then obviously Fashion Police, when they would go through everyone's dresses and everything, she was my favorite. And then I always loved Ryan Seacrest on the carpet.
Yeah, Ryan Seacrest is always, I mean, he's just the all-in-one kind of a guy. He can do whatever you want him to do. I feel like he's just good at everything hosting.
He is.
He's just good at it. He's just a personable guy as well. And that's what you know him for.
I don't like the one, like, I know that it's part of their job, but when they're too, like, ass-kissy with them, it's like, it's like, all right, come on.
You know who I do love, who has become a little bit of a social media guy now, is the Glambot guy.
Do I know who that is? Probably not.
He has big curly hair. I cannot remember his name. So he runs the Glambot.
Okay, so I know what the Glambot is.
Yeah, so he would post videos of like him meeting the celebrity, being like, oh my gosh, hi, how are you? Okay, like I just need a little movement, like the camera's gonna come in and end here, and like I'll try to put a video of it in the podcast if you're watching on YouTube. But he is just the sweetest, most genuine guy, and he reminds me of Justin, so that's why I'm like, oh, I want him to be like a host, but he's more of a tech guy, I guess. But he's so good as well.
And I love that Justin Sylvester is kind of getting his flowers now doing this, because he's been so involved in celebrity for so long and been on, E! And different shows like that. So I love that he's got that red carpet gig now, because he's good at it.
He's so good at it. He's so personable. He's so like energetic. I feel like he just brings a good vibe. He's not really boring to watch.
And I was like, okay, we're going to do shots as, we...
I'm like, this guy has...
We're going to throw it back there and we're going to do shots. Amazing. I do think it's funny when they ask them like, oh, because of course it's got to be who are you wearing and who's your jewelry. And I'm like, they must quiz them before to make sure that they know, because they have to, the celebrities, that they get it right. Especially, I figure like the men really must need to study, because those designers, that's very important to them, to be known that you were who they were wearing.
You're literally a walking billboard.
Exactly.
You are a walking billboard, and you better say the brand name, because you know what's also messed up? These celebrities have so much freaking money, and they get all their clothes for free. Like, how does that make sense?
But it's a one and done. Like, they can never wear it again.
No, I know. I actually saw a clip of Kim Kardashian, not that she was there, but I saw a clip of Kim Kardashian at some carpet event. She had all these like diamonds on her neck or something, and she just turns to the camera, because obviously they do Hulu now for the show, and she goes, will someone at Disney please buy me this $21 million necklace? I'm like, that is the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard.
Sometimes I think these people have guards for some of the jewelry that's there around them.
It's like the movie. Which movie is it? Ocean's 11? No, Ocean's 13.
One of them.
The one with the women when the jewelry falls in the toilet, or so that's what they say. Like, oh, that's what it's like.
I also like when it's couples that go up together. I hate when you know that the significant other is there, or like even if they're not famous. I like to see them together and see the interaction between them.
See how their relationship is.
But a lot of times, like the one comes up and the other one is just kind of like standing down. But I do like when the couple comes up together.
Yeah, we want to get like an insight on what their relationship is, because you obviously don't know the other person that well.
Right.
You know who they are.
Unless they're both celebrities. And then sometimes like a Kylie and Timothée.
Which we were talking about before the carpet actually started. I'm like, oh my gosh, are they going to walk together? Are they not going to walk together?
Because after the Critics' Choice, we were like, oh, he kind of like made the relationship known. Like, not that it wasn't known, but where he finally said something about it.
Yeah. So we were talking about it, and like right before the carpet started, I think I saw her Instagram that she, obviously was all dressed up and was going. I'm like, she's going. And then now we're like stalking the red carpet to see.
And then we saw him get out of the car alone.
He walked alone.
And I don't think we didn't see him interviewed at all on E.
No, I actually think he was one of the first people that showed up. They schedule those things. There's no way that they don't. Every celebrity is scheduled to do an interview with somebody. It is not just random.
He might have done the actual Paramount one, and we were watching E, so who knows?
Yeah.
But yeah, they didn't walk together, but so you get a lot of that too, where they don't want to be like hold hands, which is disappointing.
I feel like, I don't know everything, obviously, but knowing certain things about media and like how that entertainment world works, you'd be crazy if you think that the people or celebrities are just walking down, they're like, oh, Timothée, let me ask you a question, and they just come. No, do you think they want to be doing that? They want to go inside, have a drink, not be bothered. This is their everyday. So
their people have made arrangements with other people.
Yeah, and then their agent is like, oh, you're gonna go talk to E! News.
Right.
So many good carpets though. And my favorite carpet.
I know what your favorite. It's not an award show, but still.
Oh my gosh. I absolutely love the Met Gala. And I think we should do a whole episode dedicated to the Met Gala where we do like a live stream or something watching. It's my favorite thing on planet Earth.
Well, for fashion, that's just a whole other level.
And I'm not a fashion girly, clearly. I'm wearing a sweater and leggings every day. I just love the craziness that is the Met Gala and what they wear and the artistry of the designs. I love it.
It's such an interpretation because whatever the theme is, you don't know how the person and their stylist, designer is going to interpret what it is.
Yeah, exactly.
And sometimes you're like, how does that go with the theme?
Yeah. And it's funny because we'll have it on and the boys will be in the room. They're like, what the hell is that? Right. I'm like, it's not a regular dress. It's art.
But that's why I think because you're an art girl. So that's probably why you like that. It's not just fashion. It's
the art background fashion. And I just love it. I think it's so fun. Speaking of Timothée Chalamet and Kylie Jenner, obviously there was so much buzz around them at the Critics' Choice because, like you said, he said, me and my partner, we have such a strong foundation. After that, people went nuts on social because, like she said, it was the first time he ever acknowledged their relationship publicly. Like, we've seen them in public together. We knew that they were together.
Right. Last year, they were at all the award shows together last year, too.
But I think it was a big deal because he said the word partner.
Yes.
Which, okay, this was like a whole debate because I heard a few people say the word partner. And I was confused because to me, in my head, and I don't know, whatever, this is just what I think, partner is more like a LGBTQ kind of term for like your significant other. And I thought that's what partner meant. But partner apparently has a completely different meaning now.
I think it kind of started there in the LGBTQ community because, remember, there was a time where they couldn't get married either.
Yes.
So it was never your husband or your wife. So if it was a long-term relationship, the only way to kind of really refer to them was as your partner. I think that sort of has developed into now. So now anybody who's maybe not married, but in a long-term committed relationship. And that's why I think people went crazy, because to me, my interpretation of it, it's a step. So you're not married, so it's not my husband or my wife, but you're saying it's more than my boyfriend or my girlfriend.
Yeah,
so boyfriend and girlfriend is you're
commitment
together, but it's not like, so they're
Yeah.
not engaged. So we're not engaged, not my fiance. We're not married, but I feel stronger and it's long term. So it's long term, not just my girlfriend or my boyfriend. This is my partner in
Yes.
life right
so
now.
I ended up Googling it, which she's actually right. So the definition that came up on Google says people say partner now for inclusivity, neutrality, and to reflect the relationship seriousness, moving beyond traditional terms like boyfriend and girlfriend. And then it says especially in LGBTQ communities, for unmarried couples, acknowledging diverse relationship structures and avoiding assumptions about gender or material status. And then it also said that some straight people feel it appropriates queer language, while others think it helps destigmatize LGBTQ. But I think it's becoming more of like a mainstream, normalized term to say partner now.
Yeah. And I think it'll come to a point where we won't think twice
No,
about
we
it. Which
won't. It's just
he's
it was
probably
something that like I was like, why do you say
Right.
partner?
He's probably helping it to
Yeah.
be that, because you're right. Because a lot of us for many years, you only heard that when it was in a same sex relationship.
Yeah.
So then you're like, well, wait a minute.
I'm like, wait, I'm confused.
So I think it is kind of cool that now it's starting to be a term that heterosexuals are
Yeah.
using too, just to
It makes it feel
validate
more
that
normal
long
and like it's just
relationship.
your person. And maybe maybe that, like it says, like that just helps people in that community feel more normalized as
Yeah.
well.
Because it's not just exclusive to them. Like,
Yeah,
we're not calling them
exactly.
out. Like,
Yeah.
you have a partner, but we have,
But
you know,
I have a
whatever.
partner.
No. So, yeah,
Yeah.
it can be used both ways. So, yeah. So, I think people are going crazy because it was like, that's a big commitment to say my partner and not
Yeah.
just like my girlfriend, Kylie.
I 100% believe that they're engaged.
I don't think they're engaged.
I think they're engaged, people. Okay, she was doing. Okay, I saw at the Critics' Choice Awards she had a huge ass diamond on.
They
her
all have
pinky.
huge diamonds.
Okay, but listen to me. She had a huge ass diamond on her pinky, right? And I didn't think anything of it then. Then she did a get ready with me in her car, putting on her Kylie lipstick, and she had nothing on, bare face. No necklace, no earrings, literally nothing. She was just putting on lipstick. She had this huge ass ring.
Same ring or no?
The same ring. That's why I'm saying I think
Maybe
they're
it's her
engaged.
partner ring. Her
Okay, it could be her commitment ring. I don't know. But also at the awards, I saw this today. Not today, but today. That her card, her name card at the table, that was fake.
I saw that. It was fake.
Ah, I was gonna say her name card at the table. It
Yes.
looked like it said Kylie Jenner.
Am I actually telling you something was fake?
Most of the time, I have to convince her that, like, no, that was AI.
And I'm like, no, it wasn't.
I'm like, yes, it
Yes,
was.
I finally got to do it for you.
I will just like to point this out that her generation is going to be the generation that, you know how like old people answer the phone for like and give them their social security number? AI is going to do that to this generation.
We'll see. But I'm thankful that I just got one for you.
I did. I was like, oh, there's no way. But then it looked so real. I was like, oh my God.
I also think, wasn't there somebody else that said my partner, but they were actually married, which they
Yes.
also said, I don't remember who it was, but somebody else said it when they won
don't
the
remember.
award. But
I
then
wrote it
was
down, but I didn't write the name. But I said like
But it was
somebody
their
else said it.
husband or wife. I don't remember who it was. So yeah, I think that's just becoming another just mainstream way to talk about your life partner.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it is. Which, I mean, it's fine. It was just, it threw me for a loop at first. I was like, partner.
And I like that he now, all right, maybe last year, well, he said they were 3 years in now. So last year they were 2 years in. That's still kind of in, but maybe they were still, seeing where it was going to go. And now they're more in. I mean,
Yeah.
he was also on the Kardashian Jenner gingerbread house.
That's official.
The name-
That's not official.
That's very official. So maybe now that they're more official, he felt comfortable saying it. And I like that because not that I know it's not any of our business what goes on with these celebrities, but I do kind of live for it and love to see
I
it.
do too. That's why this episode's so
I
exciting.
love to want to know, like,
You
and I
think they're
know.
gonna have a baby?
I hope so. She's so young. She could totally have more
I
babies.
think she should have a baby with him.
I think so too. So I don't know. I just love this crap. I really do. So it makes me so happy when they call each other out.
So we're switching our podcast direction. We're going to go full pop culture now.
You're going to see us on next year's red carpets, screaming to try to get people's attention.
They're like, yeah, that's not how this works here.
But I do love that. So it made me so happy that he thanked her.
Yeah. I know. And I feel like we talked about this prior to the podcast, but I feel like we weren't sure if he was going to say anything about it because people made such a big stink about it the first time. So maybe he'd be like, okay, maybe we don't want all that attention. But I also don't think he doesn't care.
Yeah.
I think he's like, you know what? Whatever. If they're going to talk, let them talk. I don't think he's doing it for the publicity is my point.
No.
I think he's doing it because, no, I truly love her. And I think they're so cute together.
And she has to, like, she went to, like I said, every award show, every premiere last year, when I guess it was the Bob Dylan movie last year he was in. And now this year for this Marty Supreme, she's been at everything. For that. Yeah. I mean, the poor girl sat through a lot of Knicks games, Yankees games. She's really putting in her time.
She is. And I think she really likes him. And she's just such in her like mom soft girl era and not her King Kylie era anymore, which I love.
We're going totally off awards topics, but I would also love to see him with her kids. So I hope we get to see that.
Yeah. Maybe she really doesn't, Stormy more so than anything, but she really doesn't, put her kids on too much. I know.
And we'd love to see that
every once in a while.
All right, we'll get off them.
We'll get off to Timothée and Kylie, even though we're obsessed with them.
I also loved Julia Roberts when she was up there presenting.
And everybody gave her a standing ovation.
Yes. And it was so cute because she had lost. And then she went up to present towards the end. And then she was like thanking Kevin Hart because he was going to leave, she said. And then when she lost, he was like, I'm going to come back so I can make her smile, which I thought was so. So I love that too, to see like celebrities be friends.
Yeah. And I always wonder because, of course, not every celebrity knows everybody. So I'm always curious, like, the table situations, like how they figure that out. Like, do they just sit people that are in the same movies together? Because some people were a little mixed.
Right. Well, some I think are like, if it's a TV show or movie, they have them all together. But like Julia Roberts was with George Clooney. Yeah. Like they're friends.
Yeah, no, I know. So that's why I'm saying I wonder how they plan it out. And I wonder which celebrities met each other for the first time.
Well, one of them said that was her dream. I'm trying to remember who was to meet Julia Roberts. And then she won, whoever it was, I can't think of who it was, won the award. And as she went up, she hugged Julia Roberts. And our play-by-play announcer said, she got to meet her.
Oh, I'm trying to remember who that.
It was. But yeah, so that was kind of cool. So I'm sure it's very exciting for them to get to, especially the newer, younger ones who really haven't been out there much and then get to meet some of these people.
Oh my gosh. You just reminded me too. We were speaking of Justin Sylvester before. My other favorite little entertainment news girl is Biggs. The little girl, remember I showed you?
Yes.
She is so freaking cute.
Was she there?
I don't think she was at the Golden Globes, but she was at the Critics' Choice Awards, and she met Ariana again and Kylie. Like, she took pictures with Timothée, like all of them. Aww. She took pictures with The Rock. I'm like, she's just the best. I can't wait to watch her on E! News one day.
Oh, so cute. And I do think, besides the speeches, the presenters, some of them are like the corny jokes that just somebody wrote for them and they're like terrible. But then you get the other ones that really know how to, I'm sure somebody still wrote the joke for them, but really know how to give a line and play into it and are very funny. Even the thing at the end, George Clooney came out and then Don Cheadle came out and it was just like so ripping on him. It was very cute.
That was good. And even your smart list people.
They were
good.
They're amazing
presenting
together.
Was good. It's so funny. So we had talked about, because we were watching The Carpet, obviously, and we all know Leonardo DiCaprio dates 25-year-old women, which was a joke that Nikki Glaser made that, like, open up a little bit. That's all we know about you.
Right.
And that he likes pasta.
What did she say? That he won all his award. Like, he hardly wins any awards, but what he's won and all the big movies he's been in were all before she would turn 3 years old or something.
Before she turned 30.
Whatever.
Like, he won all his awards already.
Right.
But yeah, so you actually mentioned this to me, and I didn't know that was his mom. So Leonardo DiCaprio brought his mom to the Golden Globes, And it's just funny to me. Not that he shouldn't bring his mom, but you said he brings her to every
always
award
brings
show,
her.
which is so sweet.
It is. He never brings a date. Bradley Cooper does the same thing.
Oh, really?
Bradley Cooper always brings his mom to award
cute.
shows. And then I saw last night, I didn't see this at the red carpet or during the awards, but I saw it today online. Glenn Powell brought his mother and his father with him.
Oh, I wonder, do you get like the amount of tickets, or how does that work?
I don't know.
I assume not. They're celebrities, but
He bought both, but then I saw his girlfriend he ditched mom and dad, and his girlfriend came to the after party with him.
See, but that makes me wonder. Like, I didn't see any after party pictures, but if Leo met up with the girl later, I assume so.
You would think.
Sure his mom did not go out partying with him.
I don't know.
After.
I would probably be upset if my boys ditched me for the after party. You can bring the girlfriend, but I still want to come to the after party. I would need to people watch.
We would be the worst people to go to an award show.
I need to see the celebrities.
We wouldn't even like want to meet anybody. It'd be more just
I just want to sit there with my cocktail and
watch. People watch.
Yes.
Yes, and you know who else did that we've talked about? And she looked like the sweetest little woman. Is Michael B. Jordan brought his mom.
Yes.
Oh, and she looked so pretty.
Oh, and then he won, and she was so excited.
Yes. And then somebody made a joke about him, like a sexual joke. And
was it Nikki Glaser?
Was it Nikki? And
I'm trying to remember who it was.
His mom's like, oh.
And she's like, oh, and your mom is here. She's very, very funny. I think it's sweet. It's mostly, I guess, really guys and their moms. I don't know if I saw any girls and their dads.
Yeah, no, I didn't either. But if you were a girl, I'm pretty sure I would bring my mom over my dad. You know what I mean? Like, that's a girl thing to do.
Yeah, my dad would have been pissed if I brought my mother and placed on him.
You think so?
Pa?
But to go to an award show?
Absolutely.
Oh, okay. I wouldn't think so.
He would.
I think it's
a
cute.
reason for him to get dressed up and show off.
Yeah, I guess. That's true. I think it's cute. However, I just think it's bizarre when a celebrity like Leonardo DiCaprio, who has been to thousands and thousands of these things, that he still brings his mom and not like whoever he's dating or whatever, unless he just doesn't want the publicity.
I'm sure that's part of it. He could go by himself then. He didn't have to.
Oh, yeah.
But I think to honor your mother, if you have that kind of relationship, and he was nominated. So like if he had one, just like Michael B. Jordan was nominated and his mom was there with him, like I'm sure they don't want, if they don't have, although supposedly Leo's been with this girl for a long time.
A while, yeah.
But depending on how serious the relationship is, if you don't want to make a big deal about it.
Yeah, inviting them kind of puts the spotlight.
If you are a nominee, you're going to be on camera a lot. So maybe it's just easier to bring your mom.
That's true.
And God bless mothers. Those good boys bringing their mamas. I like it.
I'm telling you, I'm going with Evan. You're staying home.
I'm trying to think of what awards is there.
No,
the
see us. We'll just go together. We won't bring the boys either.
I'm like, what award show could Evan Pauls of the ESPYs for like youth hockey coach of the year?
Hockey coach of the year. He told me the other day, this is off track. He told me the other day, he goes, I wish I could just coach for a living. I love to do it so much.
Oh, well, you could. Some people do.
I'm like, you could, but I don't know how you get there.
I mean, off topic, but actually speaking, ESPYs as another award show I actually do enjoy because
the
different.
ESPYs are good.
That's where you get the little combo of famous athletes who I also enjoy seeing with their significant others, and some stars are there too presenting. So that is another award show.
The ESPYs are always good. Obviously, they're not as popular because it's not so mainstream, I would say, because I feel like award shows are obviously a female audience mainly. Right. So the ESPYs are all sports, which typically is a male audience for the most part. So I don't know.
But if you're married to people who, I mean, some people just love sports, period.
Yeah.
And then when you're married to people who watch as much sports as we are, you get to know a lot of these people.
Yeah. And then, I mean, there's obviously tons of women at the ESPYs too, and in their own categories. So it's always a good. When are the ESPYs?
I feel, don't quote me, springtime.
I was gonna say like late award season usually, right?
Not in the middle of all of this.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's another one.
Well, all right. Then we can go into some of the dresses because like we said, the Grammys are definitely more casual, which are the ones that are coming up next. But the Golden Globes, my favorite look was Haley Steinfeld.
That was really your favorite?
She looked so good.
She really looked beautiful. And, to be pregnant and have to walk a red carpet, I'm sure. Well, I mean, if you're a celebrity, you're always look good pregnant anyway. But
Probably.
I'm sure it's harder to like, what am I going to wear? It was perfect. It was like the dress was beautiful. It showed her belly, but it wasn't like skin tight, all belly.
Yeah.
And there was one other, and I can't remember her name because I didn't know her. And then I saw her today. She was in the movie Sinners, and she was in like a bright yellow dress who was also pregnant. And they were talking about her dress as well.
I saw her.
Both great pregnancy dresses. I thought they looked amazing. Do I have a favorite from? Let me think. Oh, Tiana Taylor.
Tiana, that was her name. I actually did like it was a lot. I would never wear it, but
very sexy, but I didn't feel like she was gonna fall out. I loved when she got up there and she's like, I gotta turn around. Party's in the back.
She's like, you gotta see the party in the back. No, but but just for her, it looked so amazing. Good on her. Like, I don't think everybody can pull that off.
No, obviously, definitely not. But from her hair, to her makeup, to that dress, I mean, it was a knockout. She was a knockout.
The glam was glamming.
Definitely one of the best. There was I felt there was a lot of silver, a lot of black, and some green too.
Well, there was some
Rosebird
green.
was in the green. Rosebird was in the green.
There was a lot of brown.
The men were in brown.
Yeah, a lot of brown.
Noah Wiley was in a brown suit. Michael B. Jordan was in a brown suit. Who else was in brown? There was a few of them. Adam Sandler was in brown. There was another one too. Another big one was in brown too. But I liked the brown suits or tuxedos on the guys. But I didn't like for Noah Wiley. I think I said this to you when we were watching the red carpet. His wife is adorable. Like they're just a cute couple. She was in like a navy blue.
Yeah.
I didn't really like the way it went with them standing next to each other.
Oh, yes. Yeah, no, I remember you saying that. Yeah, I wasn't a fan of that really either.
Now, Michael B. Jordan, even though it was his mom, she was like she was in a green and light green, and not, I think, made for a nice photo. Yeah.
And I said this to you when we were watching. I'm like, do you think that they know what color the carpet is?
I'm sure they're stylists.
Because like pink and like there was a lot of men in brown and like it looks nice together, and like even like Haley Steinfeld was in that pink dress that like looks so nice on the deeper pink carpet. So like I always wonder, like, did they know what the carpet's gonna look like before, so that like the pictures that come out?
They probably do. One of the guys who was not in brown but I thought looked amazing was Coleman Domingo. I mean, everything he wears, like he just works it. Like everything he wears, he looked good. He looked so
really
good.
Did.
I'm trying to think of my favorite dress on the girls. So I actually did love Kylie's dress in the silver. I know it's a lot, but I did like it.
I just always feel like her boobs are gonna fall. I know
they never do.
I know. Yeah, you know how much tape she probably has underneath them. But like, I liked the bottom half of the dress. I thought that was pretty. I wasn't really a fan of the top of it. It was too open for me.
I liked it. I liked Kate Hudson. She had silver with like a halter kind of neckline.
Yeah.
I thought she looked really good. Jennifer Lawrence, that was very sexy with the flowers in the certain places, very sexy. But I thought
liked that.
I thought it looked good. I thought her whole look from her. I said this to you last night. I felt like she was channeling Taylor Swift with the bangs and everything. But I thought she looked really good and looked really good on the carpet because it was all flowers and the pink.
Yeah, she matched the vibe. Definitely 100% matched the vibe. She was really the only one that I saw that had a lot of pattern.
Yeah.
Everyone else went really like simple, clean, or sparkly. Like nobody went for like the patterns.
I might have loved Nikki Glaser's dresses the most.
She did look really good. That pink dress was beautiful on her, and I really liked the blue. I said that before.
One I didn't like, and now I saw what she wore to the after party, and I liked what she wore to the after party much better than to the Golden Globes, was Jennifer Lopez. I did not like that look.
The one that she wore to the award show?
Yes. It was that. She was brown.
Very bronzy. Like borderline bronzy.
It was, typical Jennifer Lopez. She was trying to show it all off. So it was very see-through with like, I don't know, tangled leaves or whatever they were, flower in brown over the, to cover certain spots. So yeah, she's got an amazing body, but I don't know. There was something I just didn't like the way it looked on her.
Her hair looked good.
But then I saw what she wore to the after party, which was a silvery, sparkly beautiful dress. I thought, and her hair was down and flowing, and I thought it looked much better than what she
You're
wore
gonna have to show me. I didn't
the
see
awards.
that.
So I can say I don't think there was anyone. Usually there's one that you're like, that was terrible.
Yeah.
I don't think there was one thing that I saw, one dress, one anybody that I saw that I was like, ugh, that's awful.
Nobody was really like bad, I would say. I didn't really love Bianca's dress though. I do remember
the
she had that
bottom,
blue. I don't know.
Priyanka
it's just like,
Chopra Jonas.
Yeah.
Wasn't it black?
I thought it was blue. That was like a navy.
I don't know.
I could
thought
be
it was
wrong. I'll put a
black.
picture in.
I liked the top because it almost looked leathery and fitted on her. I didn't really like the bottom.
I didn't really love it on her.
You know who I didn't love? And even though I love her and she won, Amy Poehler.
Yeah.
I don't know. It just wasn't fitted right.
She looked cute in the hat and glasses though.
Yes. It was a jumpsuit, which is fine, but it just, I don't know.
She had like parachute pants on.
Yeah. It just looked weird.
Too much for a short little queen.
Who am I to be judging fashion?
But that's the point. We're supposed to judge. We're sitting here supposed to judge.
What I like and what I don't like. And you know, I said this last night. God bless Minnie Driver because she's so thin and anything would work on her. I do not like a stripe. And she was all black and silvery stripes.
Oh, yeah.
I don't like that. Like, it's not because of she can wear a horizontal stripe, but I just didn't love that either.
Yeah. Oh, that just reminded me. I always love what Queen Latifah wears.
She was green too.
She literally always looks like a queen, like flowing. She's always like covered up, but like in a sexy way.
Yeah,
like I don't know how she pulls being so covered up, but so sexy at the same time.
She
but
did
she
look
just
beautiful.
pulls it off all the time. I love her.
I thought Miley Cyrus looked good too.
Yeah, she looked good.
She kind of had an edgy black
me.
dress on.
Yeah,
but
she
looked good.
Stand out to me. Selena Gomez, I feel like I love Selena Gomez, but she always wears the same thing.
I know, but she looked very old. She looked old Hollywood glamour.
But
she was almost more Oscars.
Style, I feel like she always is in like an old Hollywood glamour. I feel like
she was almost more Oscars her look, but she looked. I mean, she always looks beautiful.
Yeah, no, I love her. She's gorgeous. I just feel like sometimes I want her to like do something dramatic, like go back to your Disney Channel days.
Her. I don't think that's her.
Again, she's in her soft girl era.
You know who I thought it was cute? The folks from that TV show Adolescence, which I have not watched, but now I feel like I need to because they won so many awards. You could tell this was new to them. Like they probably just have stylists for the first time. Like none of them are very famous. So this has all become, probably kind of new to them. And they won everything. And I was looking at what they had on. I was like, they're going to be much different by next year or who knows, by the Emmys, because that's TV as well. I don't know when that is, but when it comes to that, because I'm like, now that they won all these awards, I guarantee you it's going to be stepped up a little bit.
It 100% is. And I think that's what usually happens. Was that the show with the kid that won?
Yeah.
Yeah. He was really cute. And the poor kid, I think he was like a little nervous too. Like, he's like probably like having an outer body experience. Like, what the hell am I doing here in front of all these famous people? Like, I can't even imagine what that felt like. But he was so like cool about it. He wasn't awkward at all. Like, I think he was nervous, but that was probably it. And he was so cute.
We'll have to see what the Grammys brings, but
yes. So
and the Oscars, but I was a fan of the Golden Globes.
No, the Golden Globes were great, and I'm excited for the rest of awards season, which the Grammys are next. They are coming out on February 1st, so just in like about a week, 2 weeks. And then we have the Oscars on March 15th, so a little bit more time. But unfortunately, the nominations are coming out 2 days after this episode.
No, so we don't know yet.
We don't know who
I'm sure it'll be a lot of the
nominated.
Same people that were nominated
I feel
for
like Golden
Globes.
Globes and Oscars kind of go hand in hand, and you kind of predict who's going to win at that point. But yes, the Grammys are February 1st. So maybe we should talk about that a little bit. And you want to do some predictions for some of the biggest awards?
Sure. I feel like I don't know anybody in music-wise in the Grammys anymore.
Okay.
But
so this is in replace of our little game that we like to do.
Was this last year that we went through this and I was like, what's the difference between record of the year and album of the year?
Yes.
I'm still not sure I understand. And song of the year.
Record of the Year honors specific recording, including sound, performance, and production. Song of the Year recognizes the lyrics and melody. So I guess Song of the Year is more so artist specific.
Okay.
Record of the Year is more so
the whole
the whole
production
gang
of that song.
of the
All right.
production. Yeah. All right. So we're going to do some predictions. So let's go through the Grammys. I have a couple awards here, and we can see who you would pick and who you think is going to win. Let's start with Record of the Year. So we have DTMF for Bad Bunny, Man-Child for Sabrina Carpenter, Anxiety by Doechii, Wildflower by Billie Eilish, Abracadabra by Lady Gaga, Luther by Kendrick Lamar and SZA, The Subway with Chappell Roan, and APT for Rose and Bruno Mars.
Rose.
Oh, Rose.
Bad Bunny's having a year with his whole. No,
I don't think he's winning this.
I feel like these are the same people that were nominated last
Yeah,
year.
it's honestly, it's very, very close. I do think it's very close.
Because was it
I
last year
think
when
Bad
Kendrick
Bunny's-
Lamar won a ton of them?
I think Kendrick Lamar won last year.
Yeah, like a ton of awards.
Yeah, he
So
really
this is a
came home with
different
it.
album?
Yeah.
Okay. You see how out of it I am. And last year, like Lady Gaga was really the song with Bruno Mars that she was nominated for a lot.
Yeah,
so
I think they
I don't
lost,
think
didn't
they
Or
won
did they
something,
win?
but
Yeah.
I don't know. It wasn't this. I don't think she's winning for Abracadabra. And I feel
I
like
don't
the
think so
Billie
either.
Eilish song wasn't all over. Chappell Roan had a good year, but I don't know about that.
So my prediction, and I'm not just saying it because I'm biased, is either
Sabrina Carpenter.
No, I'm not being biased. I don't think she's gonna win this one. I think she's in the top 3. My prediction is probably gonna be Doechii.
What song is that?
The anxiety song. She's like,
Yep, I know what you're talking about.
Anxiety keeps on trying me.
All right, so you're saying that. What's the Bad Bunny song?
I don't know. I'm not a Bad Bunny
and
fan.
I don't know
I
if that-
probably do
neither
know
am
this
I.
Bad Bunny song, but
And
I don't know the name
some
of
of it is popularity. Probably Grammys it isn't as much. They're looking at the artistry of it. Just thinking because he had like that sold out, all those sold out shows, and
Yeah.
all those famous people were coming and dancing in the hacienda at the shows, and so I feel like he's going to win something, but I don't know if it's
I
going
just
to be
realized
this.
he's going to be going from the Grammys straight to the Super Bowl next weekend.
Exactly.
If he's there, I assume he will be.
I'm just going to say Rose and Bruno Mars, even though they're not going to win because I like
They
Bruno,
might. No, I'm
because I
not
love
saying that
Bruno
that's
Mars.
out. I think they might. There's a lot of people on that song. So
I'm just
I don't know
saying
what
that.
goes into it of how they decide, but that's actually my top 3 is Doechii, Bruno Mars, and then Sabrina Carpenter.
All right, I go with them.
I don't think Kendrick's gonna win that one. He may, but I just don't think Luther's the song. So then we have Album of the Year. So what are your predictions? We have Bad Bunny again. Have Swag by JB.
Didn't even know Justin Bieber had a new
Are you
album out.
kidding? Yes, you did.
I
That's what
didn't.
Daisy's is on. Man's Best Friend for Sabrina Carpenter. We have Let God Sort 'Em Out by Calypso, Pusha, and T Malins. I don't know who that is. Lady Gaga, Mayhem, Kendrick Lamar, GNX, Leon Thomas, Mutt, and then Tyler, the Creator for Caromatic. Magopia. What the fuck does it say?
We should not be predicting our predictions on this.
Okay, but Tyler, the Creator.
Is who you're picking?
No,
Oh.
I don't know how to say whatever his album is.
I'm just gonna go with Kendrick Lamar because Ryan likes him, and I have no idea what.
He actually might win.
Okay. And he won last year, so I'm gonna give him. I'm gonna give him a repeat.
This is terrible predictions, by the way. We're doing
I'm
horrendous.
like, we should not have picked Grammys to pick. I would have been. I'm great at other things.
Well, we'll do Oscars
Grammys,
too,
I'm
hopefully. Maybe we'll do a segment with Oscars when it comes out.
People, I don't listen to half of this
I
stuff,
don't think
so.
Justin Bieber is going to win. I don't think the album's big enough. I do think Man's Best Friend is big enough, but I do think Kendrick Lamar is going to win it.
Okay, we agreed on one. Let's see.
I do think Kendrick Lamar is going to win. Okay, now moving on to Song of the Year. This is we could do... Oh, you're not going to know any of the new artists. I will.
I'm absolutely not, because I'm reading ahead and I'm like, I don't know who the hell these people. Addison Rae, I think, is the only name that I know. On
Out
this.
of all those people, that's who you know?
Yes.
Oh, God. Okay, well, anyway, Song of the Year, your predictions. We have Abracadabra, Anxiety, Apatapata, TDMF, that was the Bad Bunny song. Golden, Luther, Manchild, and Wildflower.
I'm going to stick with my Roseanne Bruno Mars.
Are you just saying that because those are the only people you know?
And because I like the song and I like him. Well, I don't really like the song. I said that, but I like him. I like the Anxiety song by Doechii, though, too.
I do not think Manchild is going to win Song of the Year, even though I would like it to. I think Apatapata is going to win.
Oh, see? Okay.
No, actually, I lied. Luther might win Song of the Year. I don't think it's going to win Record of the Year, though.
I mean, I'm still going to watch, even though I don't know any of this. Just because, again, I just love watching an award show.
Well, just so all you know, the Best New Artist nominees are Olivia Dean, Cat's Eye.
I know that name, too.
I love Olivia Dean. Olivia Dean, Cat's Eye, The Marias, Addison Rae, Somber, Leon Thomas, Alex Warren, and Lola Young, which I'm shocked. I want to know if Lola Young is going to be there because she...
Who's Lola Young?
She's the song that sings the one who sings Messy. Because I'm too messy. Na, 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 na. We're going to get copyrighted.
I don't know that song. Anyway.
Okay, well, anyway, I want to know if she's going to be there because she did take a break for a while because she had some health issues.
What happened to good old, like, rock and roll, like, people, like, even newer ones that we do listen to?
Rock and roll is no longer included in award shows because they don't like us.
I hate it. Because, like, that's the, like, this is
I lie.
What?
Because you know what? I didn't read this category because he's not up for a big category because he is kind of a newer artist. He's not on the Best New Artist list, though. Youngblood is up for Best Live Performance for Ozzy Changes.
Oh, see, I like that.
And I want him to win so bad, and I think he's going to.
Wasn't he up for Best New Artist last year? I think he was.
Was he?
I think he was. That's where Jeff and Evan and Ryan get all, like, they don't want to watch the Grammys because they feel like they only show and the Grammys might be where there's other categories that are more like alternative things that we listen to, but they don't show it during the ceremony. No. It's those like where they like won, where nobody has heard or sees it. And I'm
telling you, it's like there's demand for it, and I think it's becoming more of a thing because I feel like people are starting to realize that people like Youngblood are starting to bring back that rock and roll feel.
Why can't there still be a couple of those categories?
And why is there no
the alternative rock
category?
Rock. Yeah, exactly. Like there should be some of that.
Like I know punk is not like the mainstream thing, nor is it as popular. Like I don't know, but I think punk should have its own category. I think alternative rock should be alternative rock, not this poppy alternative rock that they consider alternative.
I agree. And some of those, you know, they're still putting out music. So there are new albums and there are new songs. And I think
like
there should
where is Blink's award for One More Time? Because that album was my favorite album ever.
And oh my God, why is my mind going blank? What was the last concert we just went to? And they just put out a new song too.
Who? Shinedown?
Shinedown.
Oh, yeah, we love a good Shinedown.
And they have new music. Like, why don't we have
you know, not all artists are represented at the Grammys.
So that's why
Eminem doesn't go anymore.
Yeah. I kind of have a little beef with the Grammys, but I'll still watch.
I mean, we're still going to consume.
I'm still going to have to see the red carpet, and I'm still going to watch. But yeah, I don't know half these people and songs.
I know. The Grammys is
not
always
something
hard
for
when
everyone.
You're an alternative rock and roll fan.
And they still, not that we called them out or they were in these categories, but there's still a lot of, like, I feel like they still put country in, and I'm not a big country fan either. So, like, why can't we still have more of the rock and the alternative rock?
We should create our own award show like the Country Music Awards
We should
do our own rock show.
That's because rock
You're going to take down everything. Please back up.
Rock. Oh, Jesus.
Okay.
All right.
After Nyla destroyed our whole set that we have right here. But that was a good episode.
Yes. I hope you enjoyed it. We like just talking a little, spilling the tea /gravy.
Spilling the gravy.
Talking a little celebrity because that is one of my favorite pastimes.
We're going to have to do more celebrity episodes because this was really fun and it flowed really nicely.
It's fun for us.
I know none of the boys will watch this, but it's fine.
It's fun for us.
But yeah, thank you guys so much for listening, so much for watching us. If you're on YouTube, hi, hello.
And guess what? Next week is going to be our first episode that it's
Next
not
week.
just the two of us.
Next week we have a surprise guest. I won't spoil it for you yet, but it's going to be really, really exciting.
And we're excited because it's the first time we're going to have a guest with us.
First time. Hopefully I could figure it out by then.
Yes.
Yeah. But thank you guys so much for watching. You can follow us on YouTube. You can follow us on TikTok, Instagram. We're everywhere you listen to your podcast, Spotify, Apple, iHeart, Amazon, all the above. We also have a Substack. If you want to follow us on Substack, you can write into us. We might read your family stories or whatever information you want to share with us.
Yeah,
and we'll judge you.
We will do it.
All right. Well, thank you guys so much, and we will see you next Tuesday.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.